Kat, we finally have some great news, some actual progress that's been made on the good old-fashioned road trip. It's like a Canadian pastime.
It's the best.
We stop at an en route, we go in and get some fast food and get 10 times more napkins than we actually need, right?
Yeah, because you never know. That's why you always get them. Just in case.
Have you got a glove box full of napkins? Your car's pretty clean.
I've got some napkins in there, though, yes, but just in case.
Just in case.
For
right.
sure, yeah.
Every time I get extra napkins, because I really only need one when I go through a drive-thru, I take the others and stick them in the dash or the glove box. Now I've got so many of them, it's like a real effort to close it. But no more is this an issue. Your glove box is the perfect place for all those extra napkins, they say, at Chipotle. But they'd like to give you a little more convenience. It's called the Chipotle Car Napkin Holder. It's supposed to be fun, poking fun at people who grab way too many napkins when they order food. Mm-hmm. They say it'll declutter your glove box and offer you easy access to napkins when you're eating behind the wheel. This napkin holder for your glove box costs $30. They sold out this weekend. Just like that.
Just because it's a Chipotle branded, right?
Yes.
Obviously, because they have those. They have those on Amazon. You can grab them on Amazon for way cheaper than that.
I didn't even know they had this. So it's like an organizer for your glove box?
There's a lot of different options there. There's also one that you can do from the top that you put on your visor. On your passenger visor, for example, where you can pull it down. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Amazon's got everything.
They do.
They have everything. It's insane. But again, it's the branding, right? It's that you want it to be the official Chipotle or fill in the blank with your favorite restaurant. When they come out with it, you're doing it.
Got it. Actually, yeah, they do point out that Amazon has a ton of different tissue holders, not necessarily restaurant napkin holders, whereas this must be the difference. It's specifically for that.
Just for napkin, for very messy people. Like, I mean, if you have decided to get this, then you're all in, I feel like. Like, you're like, we're getting messy in here. I eat in here. That shows that you eat in your car a lot. Do enough people eat in their car that much that they need it? I guess so.
Hey, I've got them and they're there just in case there's an emergency. I've been waiting years and there's never been an emergency.
But if you spill your coffee in your car, you're thankful for those.
Very, very true. But then the next time I go to, I don't know, McDonald's and have to grab my own napkins, I'm going to end up with a fistful of them again. It's crazy. Why do they stack them so tightly in that thing? It would be much easier to just grab one or two if they didn't stack them so tight.
Maybe they need one of these distributors.
They should.
They should put one of these in there so we only grab one at a time. That would be smart.
Well, if you're interested in this restaurant napkin holder, by all means, go ahead. Now, they are temporarily sold out, but as Kat points out, there's lots of them available on Amazon. I didn't even know that this was an option until now, but my car's about to get much more organized.
Your life's about to change, sir.
I love it. Kat, here's the scenario.
Okay.
You're walking from here to your car. In the parking lot, you find a $20 bill. You going out of your way to find the person who that belongs to?
Okay, so if there's people around, absolutely I'll ask. Like if someone was walking in front of me or someone's walking into the door where I came from, I'm going to ask them, did you drop any money or do you know if you did? I'm fine with that.
If there's nobody around, would you keep the money or would you think, it's not mine. I don't know who it belongs to, so I'm going to donate it.
Oh, donate it.
You could just take that 20 and stick it in a bin for the Salvation Army or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd consider that. Absolutely.
Okay, great. Most people would. Most people say they would go out of their way to find the person that lost that $20 bill. What if it was $1,000?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes a difference, right?
It makes a huge difference.
Okay, so I would still do the same thing where I would look around. I need to know that there was something, though, that would allow me to indicate who that belonged to. Like, let's say there was an envelope and it was a bank envelope. I'd make the person say, if they claimed it was theirs, what's the bank? Hope they guess it right. Or if there's any kind of, if it's just cash, like rolling around, I don't know why $1,000 is doing rolling around, but let's say it is. I mean, you can't be certain that person really did drop money. You could ask, did you drop money? And then how much do you think you dropped? And then go from there.
Do you trust the people that you would ask, hey, did you drop a 20? Because I feel like anybody could just...
Like, I mean, if it's outside our workplace, I don't trust any of them. Oh, yeah, I dropped money. Like, no, I don't trust you, man. I don't believe you. I think you're making it up.
And if it was $1,000, that's harder to trust too, right? Because you want to give it back to the person who lost it.
Yeah.
Or just keep it.
I would want to, but but you brought up the donation thing. Karma is a you-know-what. So for me... I'd say at least half of that would go to, Selfish Arm is a good one. There's a lot of other great Food Bank's another one.
Yes.
I would probably do that.
Most people say they would not have a problem keeping that abandoned $20 bill. When it comes to $1,000, 47% say they'd keep it as long as no one else was around. That means a little over half are willing to take a chance on trying to find the person that it belongs to. Believe it or not, women were slightly more likely than men to say they would keep it. In other words, guys would try a little bit harder to figure out who it belongs to.
Would they feel too guilty? Do you think it's a guilt thing or no?
For me, it's a guilt thing, and it's also, like you said, a karma thing. I feel like if I find $1,000, great. But it wasn't mine, and I feel like I got to take at least a decent chunk of that and just do something good with it to feel good about keeping the rest of it, because no matter what, somebody's out $1,000.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick texts on this one, too. Ryan says, I do a quick look and be gone.
Real quick.
Real quick, right?
Left, right.
I don't
Okay.
see anyone.
Start the car.
Yeah, even if you do. Remember, how we act is our karma. How others act is theirs. So if someone lies and says it's their money, that's their karma. Okay, all right.
Yeah, but I don't really know that I'll be around long enough to see karma win on that one. I'd kind of like some instant payoff there. If somebody says it's theirs and I'm skeptical that it's theirs, I'm going to hate handing them that $1,000.
Yeah.
I'm going to hate it.
Yeah. You'd need to know for certain, right? You'd have to be for sure this has to be this person.
Yeah, I mean, I found it. You say it's yours, but I don't really believe it's yours. And if it's not going to go to the person who owns it, I'd rather go to me than somebody else who was just happened to be standing near me when I found that $1,000. Overall, though, we're pretty split. About half would return the money or try and find the person it belongs to. And how great would finding $1,000 be
Honestly.
right now?
Well,
you know?
and then on the other side of that, if you have cash, hold on to it and be careful with your cash too.
Yes.
Like it's the other thing. If you had $1,000 and you just like, which is what I picture the person saying as it fell out of their pocket, take more care of your stuff. Take better care of it.
Well said.
Scott and Kat, weekdays from 3 to 6 on 1031 Fresh Radio.
You ever gone to somebody's house and they've got a weird set of rules for being in their home?
I have.
People are sharing theirs, and some of these are bizarre. This person says, when we were kids, if we ever slammed a door, my dad made us kiss the door to make it feel better.
What? That'd be a weird look.
Can you imagine if you're just over visiting and you slam a door by mistake? Go kiss the door. I'm serious. Go give the door a kiss.
Say you're sorry. Little tongue doesn't hurt.
Scott and Kat, weekdays from 3 to 6 on 1031 Fresh Radio.